Hare Krishna. Welcome to my YouTube channel where we are about to embark on a unique journey through the timeless wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. Now, just before we dive into the verses, let me share the purpose behind this channel. This space is not just about storytelling, it's a sanctuary for seekers, a digital heaven for those exploring the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita. My goal is to bring this ancient scripture to life in bit sized, easy to digest parts, making it accessible to everyone. The Bhagavad Gita isn't just a religious text, it's a guide for navigating the twists and turns of life. It's about finding the right purpose, understanding ourselves, and connecting with something deeper. Now, here's where you come in. If you enjoy the journey, if you resonate with the teachings, consider subscribing to this channel. By subscribing, you are not just supporting me, you are joining a community of seekers, each on their unique path. If you appreciate the way I bring the Bhagavad Gita, drop a comment saying Hare Krishna. It's a way for us to connect a little digital nod to the wisdom we are exploring together. So hit that subscribe button, join the community, and let's dive into the timeless teachings of the Bhagavad Gita.
Chapter 1 Observing the Armies on the Battlefield of Kurukshetra. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my son and the sons of Pandus assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? Sanjaya said, O king, after looking over the army arranged in military formation by the sons of Pandu, King Duryodhana went to his teacher and spoke the following words: O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandus, so expertly arranged by your intelligent discipline, the son of Drupada. Here is this army, are many heroic bowmen, equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjun. Great fighters like Yuyudhana, Virata, and Drupada. There are also great heroic, powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashi Raja, Purujin, Kunti Bhoja, and Sabya. There are the mighty Yudhamanyu, the very powerful Uttam Auja, the son of Subhadra and the son of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters. But for your information, O best of the Brahmanas, let me tell you about the captain who was specially qualified to lead my military force. There are personalities like you, Bhishma, Karna, Karpa, Ashwathama, Vikrana, and the son of Somdatta called Bhurisrava, who are also victorious in battle. There are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are very well equipped in different kinds of weapons and all are experienced in military science. Our strength is immeasurable and we are perfectly protected by Grandfather Bhishma, whereas the strength of Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited. All of you must now give full support to Grandfather Bhishma as you stand at your respective strategic points of interest into the flanks of the army. Then Bhishma, the great valiant grandsire of the Kuru dynasty, the grandfather of the fighters, blew his conch shell very loudly, making a sound like a roar of a lion, giving Duryodhana joy. After that, the conch shells, drum, bangles, trumpet, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous. On the other side, both Lord Krishna and Arjuna, stationed on a great chariot drawn by white horses, sounded their respective conches. Lord Krishna blew his conch shell called Pankajanya. Arjun blew his. The Devdatta and Bhima, the ferocious eater and performer of Herculean tasks, blew his respective conch shells called Pundra. King Yudhishthir, the son of Kunti, blew his conch shell, the Ajanta Vijaya, and Nakula and Sadeva blew the Sughosha and Mani Pushpaka, the great archer, the king of Kashi, the great fighter Shikhandi, Drishtadumya, Virata, and unconquerable Satyaki Drupada, the son of Draupadi, and the others. O king, such as the mighty armed son of Subhadra, all blew their respective conch shells. The blowing of these different conch shells became uproarious, vibrating both in the sky and on the earth. It shatters the heart of sons of Dhritarashtra. At that time, Arjun, the son of Pandu, seated in the chariot bearing the flag marked with Hanuman, took up his bow and prepared to shoot his arrow. O king, after looking at the sons of Dhritarashtra drawn in military array, Arjun then spoke to Lord Krishna these words. Arjuna said, O infallible one, please draw my chariot between the two armies so that I can see those present here who desire to fight and with whom I must contend in this great trial of armies. Let me see those who have come here to fight wishes to please the evil-minded sons of Dhritarashtra. Sanjaya said, O descendant of Bharata, having thus been addressed by Arjun, Lord Krishna drew up the fine chariot in the midst of the armies of both parties. In the presence of Bhishma, Drona, and all the other chieftains of the world, the Lord said, just behold, Partha, all the Kurus assembled here. There's Arjuna could see, within the midst of the armies of both parties, his fathers, grandfathers, teacher, maternal uncles, brothers, son, grandsons, friends, and also his father-in-law and well-wishers. When the son of Kunti, Arjuna, saw all these different grades of friends and relatives, he became overwhelmed with compassion and spoke. Arjuna said, My dear Krishna, seeing my friends and relatives present before me in such a fighting spirit, I feel the limbs of my body shaking and my mouth drying up. My whole body is trembling, my hair is standing on end, my bow Gandiva is slipping from my hand, and my skin is burning. I am now unable to stand here any longer. I am forgetting myself, and my mind is reeling. I see only cause of misfortune. O Krishna, killer of the Kesi demon. I do not see how any good can come from killing my own kinsman in this battle, nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire my subsequent victory, kingdom, or happiness. O Govinda, of what avail us are a kingdom, happiness, or even life itself, when all those for whom we may desire them are now arrayed on this battlefield? O Madhusudan, when teachers, fathers, grandfathers, son, maternal uncle, father in law, grandson, brother in law, and other relatives are ready to give up their life and properties and are standing before me. Why should I wish to kill them, even though they might otherwise kill me? O maintainer of all living entities, I am not at all prepared to fight with them, even in exchange of the three worlds, let alone this earth. What pleasure will we derive from killing the sons of Dhritarashtra? Sin will overcome us if we slay such aggressor. Therefore, it is not proper for us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. What should we gain? O Krishna, husband of the goddess of fortune, and how could we be happy by killing our own kinsmen? O Janardhana, although these men, their hearts overtaken by greed, see no fault in killing one's family or quarreling with friends, why should we, who can see the crime in destroying a family, engage in these acts of sin? With the destruction of the dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished, and thus the rest of the family becomes involved in irreligion. When irreligion is prominent in the family, O Krishna, the women of the family become polluted, and from the degradation of womanhood, O descendant of Vansi, comes unwanted progeny. An increase of unwanted population certainly causes hellish life both for the family and for those who destroy the family tradition. The ancestor of such corrupt family fall down because the performance for offering them food and water are entirely stopped. By the evil deeds of those who destroy the family tradition and thus give rise to unwanted children, all kind of community projects and family welfare activities are devastated. O Krishna, maintainer of the people, I have heard by disciplic successions that those whose family tradition are destroyed dwell always in heaven. Alas, how strange it is that we are preparing to commit greatly sinful act, driven by the desire to enjoy royal happiness. We are intent on killing our own kinsmen. Better for me if the sons of Dhritarashtra, weapons in hand, were to kill me unarmed and unresisting on the battlefield. Sanjaya said, Arjuna, having thus spoken on the battlefield, cast aside his bow and arrows and sat down on the chariot, his mind overwhelmed with grief. So, here we end the first chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of observing the armies on the battlefield of Dharmashetra.